What's happening, everybody? It's Daddy here with AC and Benny, and tonight we have a special request from Lizzie Love. We are going to be drawing these guys, Sans and Papyrus from the Undertale. What do you think about them? They're pretty cool. That's right, they're skeleton cartoons, and so we're going to have some fun making them. And making their bodies, we're going to do both of them full on. Woo! So what do you say we get into the creation station and check it out? Okay, here we are back in the creation station to draw Sans and Papyrus, and we are landscape orientation today because we're going to do half and half. And we are going to start with Sans over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the side of his face because we know where we want that to be. So we're going to do kind of a puffy cheek, and then we're going to bring the bottom section of his jaw like down at an angle, and then kind of come across, and then kind of come up. And then more of like a rounded puffy cheek on the other side. And he is going to have some definition to his skull, so we're going to have kind of bulging out a little bit on one side and then turning in on the other. So the face is going to be angled a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do in the middle is make this kind of upside down heart, like a skeleton nostril, and just color that in. And we're going to put a little bit of definition around it. Okay, so for the first eye, we're going to kind of go up to the inside and then down and across. And we're going to make a nice big circle, because when you're using a Sharpie, sometimes it tends to want to bleed a little bit, so it's going to get a little bit smaller. All right. And on the other eye, slightly different bit of movement, kind of coming down like that. Okay, so you can see a little angle in the face. And we're going to put another big circle and then color that in. Let it kind of do its own material thing and fill itself in. Okay, and then we're going to create some lines around the eye, which would show the space where it sort of sticks up, so that's showing some of that. And we're going to do a big smile, so it's going to point, and then it's going to be kind of open on this side, so we're going to kind of open it up to a point, just like that, and then we're down, across, and back up. All right, so for the teeth, they're just going to be straight lines, not going to be separated, so I guess it looks like one big tooth all the way across, and then some line to suggest where it's a little bit three-dimensional, kind of along the side and along the bottom. All right, so that's the basic for Sans in the face, and we're going to go ahead and get one neck bone, two neck bones, and then third one down at the bottom. So they kind of look like thin, thick, thin. All right, then we're going to do the jacket, kind of wrapping around and crossing over this bone here, and back up. Okay, and then we're going to have like that kind of puffy jacket corner. So it's going to come out like that. And on the other side, it's going to point a little bit in the other direction and come up like that. All right. Then we're just going to do a sleeve, out and down. All right, and then the one side of the jacket, and the other side of the jacket, and then a line right in here to suggest a t-shirt. And then what we're going to have is kind of a string, and we're going to give that a little end there. And then our other side of the jacket is going to kind of come down like that. And we're going to have our other string sort of reaching across, just like that. All right, now, Papyrus is going to be over here, and the best way to start him is right around eye level. we're gonna do some sunglasses, and they're gonna kind of be kind of wide, and the eyes, okay? And then they taper a little bit, and then you have the end where the side of the glasses hooks in. And we're gonna come down, up, down, and back up. All right, so we got two nice shades there. And they're those visor, what do you call them, like blind shades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half lines there. All right. So what we're going to do now is a long nose for this guy. It's just like the heart and the other one. Up and down. All right, there we go. So we have that one. And again, we're going to use some lines around it to suggest movement, kind of right around here and here and here. And then a little bit above the eye. So we have a little, like, there's a hint of a socket. All right, so we're going to come back to that in a minute, but we're going to do the head. And it's pretty rounded, a little lumpy on the top. We come down to the other side. It's kind of domey, coney. Now, he has eyebrows which go away to a point, so we're going to kind of go up, down, and away. And then we're just going to kind of fill that in. There we go. Up, down, and away. And then just kind of fill that in. All right. So if that sort of helps, they go outward. All right. Now we're going to do a couple cheekbones. So they're going to kind of be kind of baggy like that. All right. And then we also want to make the side of the glasses sticks out, and you're going to see sort of a jawbone sticking out a little bit. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we want to make the mouth. So I'm going to make the mouth kind of come across right about here, and then it's going to go up and across, kind of connect like that. Up, out, and kind of connect like that. But what we're going to do here is we're going to attach a second jawline, and it's going to go way, way down. Like that. All right, and then that's going to connect down. We're going to kind of come in. We're going to come down some more, we're going to come up, and we're going to come across. So we made that second jaw. Now, the teeth on the bottom are going to come up, and they're going to go sort of down and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I probably could have made them a little bit shorter, but that's okay. I'm going to kind of bring these in and come up like this. Similar idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that came out pretty good. All right, now he's got like that really elongated face. Now he's wearing like a scarf, I guess, like a big puffy scarf you could say. And then here it kind of goes down, and that shows a little bit of the movement in the fabric. And then on the opposite side, we're going to kind of come up right about like that. And then it goes way out. And it comes back down along the bottom and back up along the side like that. And then we have like a big bony shoulder kind of brushing in here, and a skeleton arm that looks kind of computerized, so it looks sort of like that. And he's got his hand kind of coming in, so we're going to get like a couple fingers in there. That just adds a little bit of interest to the work, so that's kind of exciting. So that's pretty much it for Sans and Papyrus, but we're gonna have to flip it over. We're gonna get their name in here. So we're gonna have Sans and Papyrus from the Undertale. And that is our drawing for the night. We're gonna go ahead and throw a little signature in the bottom corner, 22. And I hope you've had a lot of fun. Check out their songs and videos on YouTube and never stop drawing.